Hey, this is Ashima. I would have liked to introduce myself as Ashima, a proud resident of Delhi. Unfortunately, this is not the case anymore. There was a time when a hazy winter morning was very welcome, as haze then translated into beautiful fog and not dirty and lung killing smog. It is affecting almost everyone living in and around Delhi NCR. I hate to see my boys wearing a mask the moment they step out. It is affecting their health so badly that they're seriously considering settling abroad. The pollution is restricting our daily life and movement. We have to think twice before stepping out. Even at home, though we have air purifiers, we keep coughing all the time. Unless some serious measures are taken to reduce traffic, having a better public transport system, reduce pollution caused by construction and crop burning, we will be either forced to live in this gas chamber called Delhi or move to more livable places.
Hello, my name is Paulmi. I have just shifted to Delhi a few months ago. I'm from Calcutta, and Delhi being the NCR is not at all as healthy and as green as it should be. I'm staying at Lajpat for a few days, and behind me you can see that is the JLN Stadium. You can also see the layer of smog around it, and this is the case throughout the area. When we actually go out in the evening, we can see the pollution in the air, we can see the smog in the air, and we inhale it. And this has been happening for quite a few months now, and this thing is getting worse. And during the Diwali, it's approaching, when the kids with the patakas and the fireworks and everything, it's worse. Within 10 minutes, you can actually see it's filled the air, and you can't see after a particular point. You can't see past it. It's so opaque, and I think it's high time we should do something about it. One of the things that we can do is, we being the youngsters and even everybody else, we take a lot of cabs, right? We book it almost every day. So instead of booking like Ola Micro and Mini or Uber Goes, which is just for yourself, you can book it in Share or Pool. That will reduce the number of cabs per person.
कि जंगल जो है ना, जो जंगल होता है वो एक साहूकार होता है। कोई भी साहूकार होगा, वो भी हम उसके पास जाएंगे, कुछ लेंगे तो वो वापस भी लेता है और विथ इंटरेस्ट लेता है। लेकिन जंगल जो है वो सिर्फ देता है, लेता नहीं है। और इसमें भी एक बड़ी बात यह है कि ये देता भी सभी को है, बिना किसी भेदभाव के। बुरे से बुरा आदमी भी, हम पुराना जो हिस्ट्री उठा के चलते हैं ना, जो बुरे से बुरे आदमी है ना, जिसको पूरा समाज कोई भी सब छोड़ देते हैं ना, वो भी फिर अगर जंगल में चला जाए तो वहाँ पे उसका निभावा हो जाता है, गुजारा हो जाता है। और अच्छे से अच्छा आदमी भी वहाँ जाए तो उसका भी गुजारा हो जाता है। तो उसके बिना जो है ना, लेकिन आज जो टाइम है खासकर हिंदुस्तान में, और सबसे मेन बात है कि अरावली में, कि अब टाइम है कि जो जंगल से हमने लिया है सदियों से, बुजुर्गों से, पीढ़ियों से, आज हमें उसको वापस करना है। बहुत अच्छा, बहुत ही
सुनील। It is a known fact that pollution has a continuous adverse effect on everybody's life, and mine is obviously not an exception. Getting sick regularly, almost regularly, going to the doctors and flush out a huge amount of money just on medicines, which could be avoided if the pollution was less. Unfortunately, I lost my mother a few months ago, and the main reason for it was the pollution. I have many friends who suffer from asthma attacks very often, and they find it really, really hard to breathe. The pollution rate is going higher each passing day. To counter it, the most as an individual I can do, and I am doing, is while traveling to college every day, I take the public transport, I take the metro, so that way at least I'm reducing my carbon footprints at least a little, as much as I can.
Kaustubh, I've lived in Delhi for the last 21 years. I've had this allergic bronchitis problem since I was, I think, around 11 or 12. So that was the period when pollution was really a growing thing in Delhi. So how do I deal with it? I basically can't deal with it apart from having medicines, but pollution is at its peak during the Diwali time. I've never burst crackers during Diwali, not just for personal reasons, but also because when the city is going down the drain because of pollution, there's no point in spreading pollution even more. And as a kid, I remember watching images of Beijing and how polluted it used to be. Delhi has become quite the same these days, and I think all of it starts from an individual level. Unless and until an individual doesn't take responsibility, the collective whole won't do the same. So one person has to take responsibility, and the rest will follow after taking that one person, using that person as an example. And I think that's how pollution will go down.
Dylan, and I'm a student here in Gurgaon. I shifted here about 6 months ago, and as far as the pollution is concerned, I feel that it is ever increasing. My skin, my hair, everything is deteriorating, and while I go for jogs in the evening, I feel that I really find it hard to breathe. I think it's high time that we must start using masks. You see every other person out here wearing masks. At first, I didn't realize that why do they wear it, but then I think I'm getting those bad effects as well. Um, you can always see a layer of smoke in the atmosphere, and it's really sad that this is the state of the capital region of our country. The pollution is ever increasing, and the number of private vehicles on the road is also increasing. So I think in this Diwali season, not even green crackers should be burst. I am not even in favor of green crackers. I'm not in favor of any sort of crackers. You can have a silent Diwali, and forget air pollution. There's also noise pollution of the traffic, of the crackers. I really feel that Diwali can be celebrated just by socializing with your friends and family and your neighbors.